I hate that.
Well, maybe you
That's
could make
good.
posters.
Isn't that adorable?
Maybe, and the
Would
mommy's
that be a
just...
good idea? And then you wouldn't have to fight anybody?
Oh, jeez. Or how about hate anybody, Mom?
I'll do
That
and
is
fight.
unbelievable.
I'll do that and fight.
Again, and
You know, you gotta love what the school is doing to this kid.
yeah, picks him up from school. The kid is
Good.
it's like he's come waking up in night terrors over people trying to ruin his planet. And he wants to fight them and call them swears.
And he hates them.
And he hates them. I mean, that is not the result of a logical, helpful, nurturing education system.
And Mom just thinks it's cute.
Oh, it's cute.
She
It's
thinks
adorable.
that's adorable.
Oh, look at my kid.
He hates him. He's gonna call him names. He's gonna start fighting and killing people. Good. Or maybe you can make a poster, honey.
Yeah.
A new study shows that when it comes to police using lethal force on suspects, there is no racial bias whatsoever.
What's the source of this? Some white guy? Some white police officer?
Well, no.
A white police officer.
The
said
White
this.
Times.
It happens
Thank
to
you.
be
The KKK Daily? Is that where it came from?
a Harvard economics professor.
Oh, right. But
Roland Fryer.
a white Harvard economics
It
professor.
happens to be a black Harvard economics professor, Roland G. Fryer.
One of the most respected in the nation, by the way, and found absolutely nothing.
And look, it sounds like, based on the statement, I don't know that much about the study going into it, but he says it is the most surprising result of my career. So he must have gone into this thinking, all right, I'm going to find all kinds of racial bias, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what that sounds like?
Yep.
Right.
And
Now-
instead, here's what he found.
Well, what he found is,
none.
and this chart here is interesting because if you look at the overall evidence, because with the murder number, actually shooting someone, he found no bias. What he found was some bias in smaller incidents, and you see these here. I had this idea for a new app, and what you do.
Yeah. What do you do?
It's based on the same technology. I'm in on the technology. I'm not a Pokemon guy, but the
Right.
technology is amazing. So what you do is you have this. If you could show, I can show it right here to you.
Okay.
Where is it? Where are you guys over here? Okay. So you got this here. Now what you're seeing is a camera, right? You see, it's like a camera. You can see things through there. And what you're going to do, just like in Pokemon, is you're going to poke it around like this. And you're going to look for things, not cartoon characters, but you're going to look for people. Okay. And you're looking around, and some of them is they look a lot.
Okay, wait. A character of a person.
Right.
I'm looking for
exactly. You're
a
looking
pretend person.
A pretend person.
Okay.
Okay. Now the good thing about my technology is it looks a little bit better than like the Pokemon one. So like as you're looking around here, like right now, you kind of see, oh well, it doesn't look so good. Doesn't look so good. Like I don't see any cartoon characters. And then wait a minute, look at this right here. Look at this. It's a person.
That's a person.
And
right
when
there.
you see that in your screen,
then
you
you
could
capture
actually-
that person
No,
and
no,
you
no,
take him to a Pokemon Go gym.
first you click on them like this.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then you can actually talk to them.
What?
And they will talk back to you.
Wait, what do you mean?
So-
On the
so watch
screen?
this. Yeah, right.
So on the screen,
but you're
words
not-
appear, or how does
No,
this?
no, no.
stuff
It's
that-
actual audio.
Are you talking to the screen?
And watch, I'll just go, hi, Pat, how are you?
And then what does this Pat person say?
Like, they'll respond to that. So, like, hi, Pat, how are you?
I don't understand what you're doing.
Right.
Where is the dialogue that's supposed to pop up for this Pat character?
No, there's no dialogue. This Pat character right here is going to talk to me. And here's the amazing thing. I call the app Human Interaction. That's what I call
Whoa.
it. Yeah, you actually...
Nobody's ever going to download
That's
that.
stupid. That is not going to work.
It's not.
That is not
Probably
going to
not
work.
gonna work. I
Stu.
bet it would actually work if people thought it was an app.
I can worry about what kind of food is on my plate instead of whether or not there will be food on my plate.
What? I mean, jeez, this is just...
This is the dumbest segment of television in the history of the universe. And that's not an offense to Andrew who put this together and pulled these videos, but I mean, his IQ must have dropped 50 points watching these things today. This is, I mean, what's the Billy Madison? We're all dumber for having heard it. I cannot describe how ridiculous this is. How on earth does society create a person who believes that?